Welcome, everybody, to a special episode of Cells in a Submarine Cooking. We're making rice. Just rice. Well, we're also making other things.
We're making dinner with rice.
But yeah, we're focusing on the rice for this series of videos. So, I don't know what to say. We're scooping rice.
We're using white short grain Calrose rice. We're using...
I think that's a brand. We're not endorsed by Calrose.
It's not a brand.
Is it not?
It's a type of rice.
Whatever.
No one needs to know the brand of rice we use.
Well, we don't even get the brand we like.
Well, yeah, but anyways. So measure out your rice into a pot, and then we're going to go wash it.
Okay. So, tell us about washing rice.
So, I think you and I have different methods, but I'm going to teach the viewers how to do it the right way.
The right way.
First, have yourself a drink.
Hey, we don't have drinks.
We're going to have wine in a little bit after we wash this. I need my wits about me right now, but our viewers should have a drink while they do this. It makes it better. You cover the rice with water, and then you just kind of put a clean hand in. And kind of scrub it around, and you can even gently rub the grains of rice against each other, and basically you're gonna get it clean. And once you clean it a little bit, you dump out the water, careful not to lose any of the rice. You don't have to get all the water out completely. Yes, nobody needs to know what brand of dish soap we use.
I know, right? I'm gonna have to blur that out, you know.
So glad I don't do the editing. You're probably gonna do like a wash
5-6
times or something like that until the water.
The goal is to get the water clear.
Yeah,
or mostly clear.
Mostly clear when you add water to it, and then we're gonna do this. I do it about 6 times before I get bored. You can go longer, especially with the drink in hand.
Yep.
And then after you dump the last bit of water, we'll add rice, or we'll add rice to our rice.
Why don't we just come back when we're done with that?
That sounds great.
Okay.
Alright, so when your water is coming out mostly clear, when you add it from the tap, your rice is probably clean enough. We're going to add water to our rice mixture. I guess I should add that you can do this for a rice cooker as well, but we don't have a rice cooker, so we're just doing it the old school. To add water, I don't actually measure out in cup quantities. I added 5 cups of rice, and I'm covering the water, and then I'm going to stick my... Here, let me do this with my left hand. Stick my index finger in, and it's going to need more water than that. I'm looking for water come maybe about 3/4 of the way to my first knuckle. So that seems to work like the most consistently with us. This is what Asian people have taught me. So if it's good enough for them, it's good enough it's more than good enough for me.
That is fair.
Yeah.
It looks pretty good.
Yeah, it looks great. So now we're going to add like half a capful of sake, brand not included, or some rice vinegar, brand also not included. To this, mix it around and put it on our stove.
Yep. We'll probably do... I don't know what we'll do, but we'll come back. Okay, so now what do we do?
Alright, put it on your stove or in your rice cooker. Cover it. If you have a rice cooker, just plug it in, turn it on, and let the rice cooker do the work. But if you are like us on the stove, turn your heat up to about medium, and you're just gonna let the stove bring it up to a boil, and then you're gonna boil it for 3 to 5 minutes before you bring it down to a simmer.
This seems too easy. What's the catch?
There is no catch.
Oh, okay. So I see you have a drink.
Of course, if you're following along with this recipe, make sure you have yourself another drink as you check on the rice. Ours is at a nice enough boil. I don't want it rolling, so I'm gonna let it continue doing this for about 3 to 5 minutes. I always usually go for the middle road, and we'll do 4. And then I'm going to turn down the heat to fairly low on an electric stove, probably about 1, and let it sit there for 8 to 10 minutes before turning off the heat.
Sounds good. Now we're back to rice.
Alright, so once your rice has simmered for about 10 minutes on low heat, turn off the heat and actually remove it. And resist the temptation to open this. You're going to let it stand, still covered, for another 10 minutes off heat.
Why do we do that?
Because that's what I've been told.
Okay.
To let it steam, to keep moisture in. To fluff it. Or no, you fluff it with a fork later. Do you know?
No, I have no idea. Probably to steam.
Yeah.
Alright, we'll be back.
Alright, so after it's been sitting, you can go ahead and take off the lid. Kind of stir it around to fluff it up, and serve it with whatever.
Or if you're gonna make fried rice, refrigerate it.
Yes, let it cool.
Wait for it to cool and then refrigerate it.
And you can watch our soon-to-be video on how to make our fried rice, which should follow this video pretty soon.
Yeah, we'll see. It might be like, a month or something.
A month?
I'm kidding.
A month?
Maybe more like 2. Bye!